What's the righteous word? It's your boy Gangland Neem, and we are back with another video. So today we got Chrisean Rock, and it seems like Chrisean Rock is running from multiple CPS cases throughout a couple different states from what I'm hearing. I don't know how true this is. Now, what I want to say is I think this is a lesson for anybody who is in the public light to not have their kids online. We all know that something's going on with Chrisean Jr. What exactly, we don't know. I'm not a doctor, a physician, nothing of the sort, right? But there's claims that there are medical reports online talking about exactly what's going on with the kid. Don't see how true that could be, seeing as that's like patient practitioner confidentiality. I don't understand how that would be public record. You know what I mean? But anyway, we know something's going on with the kid. Now, this is what I would say. Keep your kids offline. I understand the celebrities that I see where they don't have their kids with them and they keep them out of the limelight for however long or whatever, but it's because of things like this. You get people who take things into their own hands and think that they could play Captain Save a Baby or whatever. You know what I mean? Some people just might not like Chrisean and want to get her kid taken. I don't know. But again, keep your kids offline. So it's a content creator named Shawn Davey. Shout out Shawn Davey. I don't know, bro. I just stumbled upon this and I thought it was wild. So apparently Shawn Davey does Chrisean Rock content, but he's also made different reports to CPS about Chrisean Jr. being in danger. He claims that she has multiple CPS cases in a few different states and that she's hiding the baby. I don't know how true any of this is, but what we're going to do is we're going to get into this phone call that he made to CPS. Now, I don't know what he thought he was going to get from making this call to CPS, trying to find out information when in all actuality, you have nothing to do with the case. Whether you report it to CPS or not, it's not your business. You know what I mean? But again, I just think all this is crazy. I think social media and the things and the way people move about for content, because that's what this is. If we was really trying to get the kids some help, maybe we don't put all this online for public consumption. But let's get to it.
Now connecting you to the abuse and neglect hotline in Baltimore City.
Good afternoon, Child Protective Services Screening, Ms. Wright speaking.
Hi, I was calling just to get an update on a case that had been made on a child.
A report? Is that what you're saying, sir?
I'm sorry?
You said you trying to get an update on a case?
Yes.
You mean a report?
A report. A report.
Okay. So, how are you involved with the case?
A reporter by seeing and witnessing certain things happening to the child.
A reporter by seeing and witnessing things happen to the child from the internet. Again, we've seen a lot of things on the internet. I'm not here to dispute any of that. But she asked how you were involved. Meaning, how are you tied to this case in any way? Who are you a parent? Are you a family member? Not a witness through YouTube. That's crazy.
Okay, so I just need to let you know, once you make the report, that's the extent of your involvement. So the worker supervisors do not have the obligation. In fact, all of the investigations are confidential. So despite the fact that you were the reporting source, they're not obligated to give you any information about the report because they can't. It's confidential. And that's agency protocol.
I agree.
But,
The most I was wondering is if the case is still pending and if anything's being done, because after making a report, it is kind of hard to continue to see certain things happening. And because the information is private, I don't know what's going on. And I know that I'm not going to be like privy and brought into that. But I do know the most that I can be told is if the case is at least still pending.
Now, I don't know if Shawn Davey works in law or medicine or any of that, but the most you can be told is nothing. Once you make a report, you make the report and then it's over, especially if it's not involving you, meaning like it's not your child that's in danger. So I don't know where he got that information from, but I'm going to tell you, Me personally, again, nothing against Sean Davey, but I thought this was quite audacious. Straight up. But let's continue.
Well, I can't tell you that. I don't have any information on it. But I can take your information and forward it. Okay, what is the name of the child's or the children's mother?
The child's mother is Chrisean Eugene Malone, and the child is Chrisean Jesus Malone.
Hold on. I don't know
Okay.
how
I'm
I don't know how
sorry.
to
I'm
spell
sorry.
mom's name.
No, you go right ahead. No problem.
Can
Mom's
you
name
spell
is,
her first name?
yes, it's Chrisean.
Okay. Oh, and you said her last name is Malone.
Yes, Malone.
Would you happen to know her date of birth?
Yes, one second. I can grab that for you.
I'm pretty sure my boy just hit Google for that birthday too, but let's continue.
March 4th, 2000. I'm sorry, March 14th, 2000. Sorry.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Lewis, is to research this case to see if it's still open. And if that's the case, then I will forward it to the worker and request that the worker or the worker supervisor give you a call back. But I just wanted to let you know that they don't have an obligation to call you back because, once again, these reports or investigations are confidential. And then again, I don't know what the worker supervisor or the worker or the supervisor schedule is,
Mm-hmm.
whether they're working today on vacation or out of the office for whatever reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But I will send your email request over to them and request that they give you a call back.
Okay, thank you so
Okay?
much. I really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So I'm pretty sure Sean Davey don't work in law because, I mean, just regular people know that you can't record a phone call unbeknownst to the person on the other end of the line. Now, mind you, this is not just a regular phone call. Like, this is like federal types, if you ask me. This is CPS. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you can just record them. But let's get back to it.
Well, not too soon after I got off the phone with this social worker, I emailed two of the social workers that I had spoke to before, and then this happened.
My name is Brandy Collins. I'm a caseworker with Baltimore City, just receiving some information that you had in regards to Ms. Chrisean Malone.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about what's going on.
So there was multiple reports. I don't know if you know. I'm sure you know before I did, but I have people. I'm a content creator on YouTube, and I have multiple people that hit me up about a child by the name of Chrisean Jesus Malone, and I have been following him for quite some time. Well, more so, following his mother.
That boy Sean Davey super invested. I'm gonna tell you like this: the moment me being a caseworker or any of the sort, right? The moment somebody tells me that they're a content creator on YouTube and people hit them up, I'm hitting the banger on them. Like, what do you mean? We're doing this for YouTube? Again, if we was trying to get the kids some help, we get the kids some help. We had put our face in front of the camera, right? And talk about what we did. We wouldn't play phone calls talking to different caseworkers and stuff like that. So, you know, like, I don't know. This is kind of crazy to me. But let's keep going.
Chrisean Malone, she does content on social media, etc. Now I know that a lot of reports that have been made are reporting things that doesn't necessarily like make it true. Like a clip doesn't mean that that is what is going on, but at the same time, there is a lot of stuff going on with him health-wise that has been made public. It shouldn't be, obviously, HIPAA and so many other things that should be protecting that poor young guy, but unfortunately, a lot of the medical documents of his are online, and they are very alarming, from club foot to him having hernias in his abdomen and in his penis area, and that she did take him to get one surgery. She did it on live. Everybody saw, her take him in, but there's supposed to be follow-ups and stuff like that needed to be done with him and that still need to be done. She has came forward and done multiple interviews within the last few months, stating that just because her child is diagnosed with certain things does not mean that she has to claim it, etc.
Boy, if I ain't know no better, you think Chrisean Jr. is Sean Davey's baby, boy. I can't even lie to you. He like, there are things that are concerning, club foot, whoopty wompty. Like, my God.
When he is basically being malnourished because he only drinks from a bottle, and he's about to be 3 years old on September 3rd, and he does not eat any solid foods, any table foods, or anything like that. So that is one of the biggest things that people have been calling in on, because it does seem health-wise, we're not doctors, or anything like that. And that's the main thing that we have been encouraging Chrisean to do. We've even made a petition that has over 11,000 signatures of people just wanting Chrisean to just simply take her child in, just to let someone professional look at him instead of self-diagnosing him herself, or doing things that she probably shouldn't be doing just because she's not educated more on the topics. So I do know that she has an open case with Baltimore due to her. She's said it on live, and also a CPS reporter that she was, or sorry, social worker that she was speaking with did have Junior for about a 2-week period that he was removed for a while, and then he was given back to her after she did certain things that the state required her to do. I'm assuming she did those things because she did gain custody back of her child from the state. So we just worry about him.
Nigga, who is we? He keeps saying we like you, the baby's father, and his grandparents or something. Who is we? You talk about the viewing public, the fans who will love you one day, then hate you the next. Who is we, my brother? Now, again, I want to let y'all know this too. Not trying to shoot Chrisean any bail. If y'all see my page, I've seen videos that I've done about Chrisean in the past, and I do be critical of what she got going on with the kid, but this is what threw me for a loop. As of lately, I haven't seen Chrisean Jr. online with her. We seen her in church. He's in church with her. She's doing her boxing thing. You see him with her there, but she's not parading the kid around like she once was, that I know of. Again, I could be wrong. I don't see everything on the internet, but you'd see her with this kid flopping around a lot. Now, a lot of my critique about that was keep the kid off the internet. And I feel like, I don't know her personally, but I feel like she's kind of just to herself doing her thing and focused on God and her life. Again, I haven't seen the baby, but this guy is calling to do follow-ups talking about we. That's why I did this. Again, I think that this type of shit is dangerous and is crossing lines. Point blank.
And I know a lot of people have called in, so I just wanted to know, because I know there's not much you can tell me, but I did want to know if the case is at least like open and pending, because people feel like CPS isn't doing anything, and I just don't feel like that's true. I just think that there's certain protocols that go on that we don't necessarily know about, because again, we aren't social workers, so we don't know the happenings behind the scenes and stuff like that. So long story short, I was just wondering if the case is, because I know, again, only limited amount of information, is at least pending,
So, unfortunately, I can't give you any updates in regards to that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's a confidentiality thing with the agency, so I cannot provide any updates.
Okay.
But what I can say is the agency is doing their best and we're following the protocols when it comes to cases.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But if you have anything or if you see anything, you can send me a text message to this phone, whatever information or anything you have.
Okay, I will do just that. And thank you so much for your time.
Of course, not a problem. Thank you so much, Mr. Lewis. Have a great rest of the day.
You too, thank you.
So I just think there are a few different boundaries that was crossed just to do some YouTube content. Again, me personally, the way I handle my candle is I only go off of what I have on the internet. You know what I mean? I go off of what I see strictly. And again, the reason I'm doing this video is because I haven't seen Chrisean Rock parading this kid around in the public. To me, again, I don't know her. It seems like she's just been ducked off doing her thing like she should. She looks good. She's in good shape. You know what I'm saying? We don't see her crashing out, crying online, doing none of the wild stuff. So for me, it's just like, if you really concerned, put the baby in your prayers. Put Chrisean in your prayers. And you want to do it, whatever you want to do, secret soldier work or whatever, that's cool too. But for you to put it online, and again, the recording these calls is so out of pocket to me. Like, I don't even think that's legal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you could do this. But anyway, apparently what he heard from that second worker or whatever made him feel like there are definitely cases pending, and this is how he wrapped things up.
So that is CPS speaking without speaking. You see what I'm saying? That's them letting us know that, yes, we do have an open, active case on this said individual, but we just can't speak on it. But you can give us any information about this person as you can, because it will help. So I did just that. I contacted the CPS worker and I let her know some of the whereabouts that Chrisean Jr. has been in, and hopefully they can get a wellness check. And after the wellness check, whatever they decide to do after that, that is between the state and Chrisean Malone, aka Chrisean Rock. That has nothing to do with me. Again, I was calling to get an update on past reports from other people, okay?
Sean Davey, fair to say, ain't none of this have anything to do with you. Like, because what you get past this point, you can't do that. Boy, you can't do nothing no damn way but make a report. Nobody's at liberty to tell you anything going on with this woman's personal business or her child's personal business. Again, I think this is overly audacious. The recordings, you know what I'm saying? He talked about, I doubled back and told them the baby's whereabouts so they could do a wellness check. You think they was about to crash on Chrisean's wellness check? Like, bro, this is wild. This is a wild situation to me. Again, I don't know if there are multiple cases pending. This is what Shawn Davey Way show is telling us. And if there are pending cases, they probably all of them from him, because he seems like an eager beaver. But again, man, prayers to Chrisean and the baby. Like I said, I like where she's at. I have been critical of her in the past because of the way she carries things with the kid online, and that's because that's what I have to go off of, right? You keep putting them online, you're doing this, doing that, you smoking, drinking, all this with the kid right there, you're leaving them on the beach. This is all stuff that I saw online. As of lately, I haven't seen that. I feel like since the boxing match, she kind of turned a new leaf. That's me, though. I could be naive or not just know enough about her, but that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Shawn Davey Way show, man. Y'all go sub up to his page, because it looks like that's just what he does, like the Chrisean updates, Chrisean Blueface, Blueface mom, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm looking at it. That's what it seems like it is over here. But shout out, homie, you feel me, for doing that, and hopefully he don't get in no trouble for recording those calls. But if this is your first time to the channel, like, subscribe, comment, and share, please, and thank you. We need that for the algorithm. Also, if you can hit that hype button, hype me up, put your boy in the algorithm if you want more videos like this. But until the next time, it's your boy Gangland Neem. Peace.